Hello, everyone. This is Lolo the Samurai. Welcome back to more Rwanda Lakefront Academy and Football Manager 2020. Today, we're going to do things slightly out of order. I said we would either do the Rwandan Cup or the Testimonial. Well, about the Rwandan Cup, we actually lost that in the final. I gave it to my assistant, and my assistant can't handle APR apparently. Oh, wrong match. It's this one. Yeah, my assistant apparently can't handle APR because he just loses them every single time. And every time we play them regularly, we actually beat them. So, yeah, my assistant has got we gotta give a good thing about the assistant, but he's we're gonna keep him around just because we have to at the moment. And today we're gonna do the Champions League game. I said we would either do the Rwandan Cup final or the Testimonial. Well, we actually can't do the Testimonial until the regular season begins, which is obviously in between these two Champions League games. So we'll set that up in between then. Because the Light, where's the Light? Did he retire? No, he's still here. He said he's retiring next year on 2043. So July 1st, 2043. That's when he's retiring, and we're going to give him a testimonial. I might even play the last game of this season just to, if the league is wrapped up, that is, which it should be, really. Unless APR go on a crazy streak again, but the Light is probably, if we have the league wrapped up, we'll play him in the last match, the last home match, and that is going to be what we do. But for now, let's just focus on the testimonial. And instead today, I got a Champions League game for you. I said I was going to record the first round next year, it is next year now, and it's against ASC Diaraf. I've actually never heard of this side. I have not played them ever. My Lesotho save, I've not even seen them. They're a Senegalese side, which it's not the strongest. I expect us to win this, to be honest, but we can't underestimate them. They're 2 stars. They're still higher rep than us. And Senegal is still bumps up some pretty good regens, so we can't underestimate them. So yeah, we're gonna go with I'm gonna take a Molenda because he's aging a lot. We're gonna put Kakizimana. We don't really have a midfield, unfortunately, so that's gonna be the problem. What should we put? Twagirimana. I still haven't given these guys nicknames. This guy's better passing for a DLP, so we'll put him on. My assistant doesn't rate him, but I think he's pretty good actually. Beautiful 2's gonna go in subs. I'm gonna put Patrick Akunda as a poacher, as I did last season. I still haven't given him a nickname. I've been I got home from Washington yesterday, so I'm kind of focused on uploading the episodes as well as recording these because I'm way behind, like 30, 40 episodes behind now. So I have to upload these episodes while as well as continue the game. So because I'm really into this save. I don't want to stop playing, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I also have a freelance job that I have to get back into. So that is I gotta focus on these things. Work is work. So yeah. We actually now I don't think I said this last time, but we actually lost. No, I think I did say it. I did say it last time. We lost Mumbai and Nakimana to the Chinese side. To this year, we lost Yannick too, which kind of disappointing, but it's not a big loss. He was always going to be a backup because our center backs are just too good now for him to actually get a chance. We don't actually have a backup, do we? A backup right back, rather. Canberra will move to the right if one of our center backs is injured. And Barori will get the center back spot in case of that happens. So we do have one backup, but that's about it. So that's the disappointing part. And we're going to go with this lineup here. Washington and net. You already know what to expect from Washington. He's 28. He still has a few years left on him. There's Barori, the young versatile defender. Jimenez, the Peruvian center back who generated our club. Big Patrick too, probably the best defender of the club, really. Canberra, he's been here for years. He's still somehow only 26 though, so that surprised me. I could have sworn he should generate after Washington, but no. Sabimana, who doesn't have the technicals, but he's got the speed, so we're gonna play him for that. Togirimana, the new regen. I actually don't think I talked about the regions either, so we'll do that before I start. Moscow, who I've played him for years. He's a good dribbler. There's Ivysaur 2, who's 28. He's probably going to retire at the same time as Washington. Maybe a little earlier because Washington is not an outfield player. Mariposa 4, which Eric Kizimana, if you remember. And Gahunda, who we talked about in the last episode. So that's going to be the lineup. Let's just see who got their intake last year. I'm trying to remember. This guy, our intake last year was a bit average, to be honest. But we got this guy who is a good pressing forward. I think he can put a job in. So, yeah, we'll promote the first team shortly. And I don't remember if we got this guy last time. I don't think we have. No, we did. Alex Karangawa. Karangwa, who has good technicals, okay mentals. His physicals are kind of meh, but he's an okay player. So yeah, we're gonna go with this lineup. I don't expect us to run over them, to be honest, but I hope we can hold them out long enough with their defense. And sometimes some people say defense is the best form of attack. I actually don't agree with that. It depends on what kind of defense you're talking about, though. If you're talking about like pure quality, then yes, it is the best form of attack. If you're talking about sitting with 11 players or 10 players behind the ball, I personally don't agree with parking the bus because, like, you give away the ball in the opposite. You give away the ball and you're sitting in your own half. So, like, unless you have like a counter formation set, then I don't entirely agree with that personally. But some people, it's different philosophies. That's the great thing about football. It's all opinions. Like, I'm more of a Minotista than a Bilardista, to be honest. If you don't know who these are, look them up. They were some of the most influential Argentine coaches of all time. So, yeah, Minotti, I believe, won the '78 World Cup and Bilardo 1996. And Bilardo was basically playing ugly defensive football but winning, and Minotti's more entertaining football. And there's also Bielcistas as well. So, yeah, there's another one. And they score. Oh, that's not a good start at all, is it? I'm still expecting to win this, though. I'm still expecting to win this game. This leg here. The tie in general, I'm expecting to win, but this game of all of them, I'm expected to win it. I mean, just because they've had the first shot, the first goal in the first minute never means anything. It never means anything. It's a nice lead to take at the first, but you have the game lasts 90 minutes, and that doesn't mean you're gonna dominate. It could just mean you got a lucky shot, which I'm hoping that's the case for Diaraf. I'm hoping they just got a lucky shot. I'm hoping they don't dominate us. I should mention, Asante Kotoko actually won the Champions League last year, so we actually got the worst draw possible. Ooh, they almost scored again. It's not been a good start. I'll say that much. We've been very sloppy at the start. Demand more. Even a 2-1 win would be enough here, I think. Because I have a plan for the second leg. That almost worked against Kotoko, but didn't quite work out. And that plan is just to counter with a counter formation we have, not the other 4-4-2 with this formation. And if this is not going well, we're gonna switch to counter now actually, because they're going forward a lot. So yeah. I know I said I'm like parking the bus. This is not technically parking the bus. Parking the bus for me is having 10 players behind the ball and never getting forward. That's kind of what I meant, because we are gonna get forward to this counter here. Here's a chance. Okay. Twagirimana with his good passing, although set piece is a different beast. Jimenez, and he scores! Come on! Great goal. From outside the box into the top right. That was wonderful. I wasn't expecting that to go in, actually. But it did. That's all that matters. Okay. Okay, so it's 1-1 at the moment. All right, here we have a chance. We got to get it out. Tackle him. Oh, they have it again. Diawara, get it out, please. Okay, it went over the bar. Didn't look like they were going to lose the ball there. That was not a good half, though. Not happy with their performance. We're actually going to take up Kahunda here, who seems a little bit out of his depth. And we're going to put the player whose name I can't pronounce. I haven't given a nickname yet, but he's been consistent for us in the league. Okay, here's a chance because there's no start of game highlights anymore. This is definitely a chance. And, they've outpaced us. Mendy. They have it, and it goes wide. That was a surefire goal they missed. Okay. Yeah, the Senegalese league is definitely not that bad. Like it's kind of like the Zambian league, but a little more powerful, I think. Tagirimana, Oh, it's the crossbar. Yeah, it's kind of like the Samuel Lee, but a little more powerful. I mean, the Senegalese team actually won a Champions League already in this save. Generation Foot. I think that's how you pronounce foot or something. I don't know. My French is not great, but Canberra. It's Big Patrick too. Right, gets it up. There's a good pass. Insabi Mana, cross it in. And there is the sub. Mohamed Ratubaye. Ratubaye scores. It's 2-1. We take the lead. We take the lead in this game after kind of a horrible first half. But we take the lead. You see, the second half has been pretty bad too. Like, we've been playing bad in general. Maybe the attacking 4-4-2 isn't the way to go. Maybe I have to keep on cautious because this kind of worked against Asante Kotoko as well last year. We might switch it to that. I'm going to think about it. We're kind of taking control of the second half, but it's been more even than anything. Gonna make another sub. Should I put Mogadishu on? I don't feel safe to sub off another defender, but there's really not much I can do here. I'm gonna take Ivysaur off and put Rurangira. I really gotta get these players in the teams at some point. I'm not growing out of them. I'm just trying to get used to the team, and I've been kind of lazy as well, so to think of nicknames. Because I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. City name, then the second, and whatnot. Although one of these players is going to get beautiful the third at some point. I don't think any of the team. I don't think any of the attackers really warrant that title yet. So, because beautiful this first was very important. Like, he wasn't good. He wasn't a good player at all, but he was very important to our start of the save hopes. And beautiful the second was generally a good player. So, I gotta keep that tradition going. Not saying our players are bad, but I'm looking for a very, very good player to give the name beautiful. Washington, Jimenez, Barori. I get it up. There is Ratubaye, and he scores again, 3-1. That was a good turnaround, and we're 2 goals ahead now. Ratubaye is probably one of our first team spot. He was a good sub here. Really rotating between him and Gahunda because Gahunda has better finishing stats. But Ratubaye is just getting the job done. So you can't fault that. If he gets the job done and it's a working formula, you're going to play him. We won 31 after a very dodgy start. But we did it. And I'm very pleased with the result and the performance. And we'll be back for the second leg. Also, in the next round, we're actually facing Africa Sports, most likely. I don't remember the other team, but it's most likely going to be Africa Sports. Let's actually check before we end this recording and go to the next leg. Africa Sports or Minning Hotspur, so it's definitely going to be Africa Sport. What is the team even from? Swaziland. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be Africa Sports. So, yeah, that is... I'll see you guys in the second part where we're going to face the second leg. So, see you in a bit. We are back for the second leg. I've got some potential bad news. I wasn't able to make a testimonial for the light. Like, I'm able to arrange friendly, but I'm not able to make a quote-unquote testimonial. He's probably already had one when I just simmed the friendly matches and I haven't noticed. So we'll play him in a league game at some point this season. And I hope it's the last one. I hope we win the league in time. It'll be easier to judge when we're in the middle of the league. So if I feel like I'm going to win the league comfortably, then I'll do it the last game of the season, the last home game. If I don't feel like we're going to win the league, I'll do any game of the season. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, match preview. Your selection. We're going to go with the same team, but we're going to put on Ratubaye instead of Gahunda because he really tore it up last match. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, okay, let's go with this. And I'm actually going to switch to counter now because attacking hasn't worked to our favor. Counter has worked though. Because last year I switched to counter against Asante Kotoko and it seemed to work quite well. And yeah, I gotta get a new assistant soon because he's not giving me any opposition instructions. I already know how I want to set up though. Okay. Go over there and carry you straight from the last match. So let's see how we do here. So Diaraf, we're winning 3-1 in aggregate. Let's see if we can hold on here. they're going to be looking for the attack, so we definitely want to counter here, like I said. No, 0-0 shots in the first 10 minutes. We got the first shots now. 2-2. And we've started off quite well. Yeah, we've started off quite well here. We've gotten all the shots so far, which is 4. Here's a chance. Somare, Benga. Okay, good. That was a bad pass from them. Birori and Sabimana. Sabimana, you should pace. Come on. No, you just have the dribbling. That was a long bubble. The keeper sends it straight back to her feet. Canberra. There's Ivysaur 2. Cross it in. There's the cross and Sabimana, and it goes straight to Lamineba, their keeper. That's not going to be the highlight yet. Sumare by Mariposa 4 with this pressing forward work. And there's Ratubai who just hits the post. Ivysaur 2. I think that's going to be the highlight. He just hits the post. Mariposa 4 there with some good defensive work up front. Like a pressing forward should have. Right, 9 goals. I wish it was 9 goals, but 9 shots for us. We've had all the shots so far. We've been dominant here. Canberra, Ivysaur crosses it in. There's Mariposa 4. It gets headed out. Mendy, we want to avoid a backlash here. They score on the first shot, I swear. Barry and Washington saves. That's the first shot of the game, and they almost scored. That's not what we wanted, is it? But at least it's still 0-0. Well, things could be worse. Okay, we're still dominating here, but they're starting to get a few more shots now. They have 2. I can only feel they even up the game a little bit. All right, 0-0 at the half. If it stays like this, we'll be fine. It'll be nice to get an away win as well, but really the point is going through. And we've definitely shown enough in this match to show that we warrant to go through. Now here's a chance. Corner. Togirimana. It's the corner. Tubai with the tackle, so they don't go on the counter. There's a chance, and there's Sabimana who scores the header. The keeper, Lamini Ba, goes up pretty poorly, and Sabimana pounces on his error. It's 1-0. They need 3 now. I'm not going to rule it out, but the way things are looking, it's been really good for us. Yeah, 15 shots to 6 on target. That's very, very good. Canberra, Ivysaur 2. There's Togirimana, Mariposa 4. And Sabimane. All right, there's the overlap. Come on. Okay, good. You go for the overlap for Birori. Crosses it in. He's going to cross it in. Yep. There's Ivysaur 2. He shoots, but his shot is blocked. Still have it, though. Canberra. Clear on the flanks. There's Ratubai, whose header goes wide. Unfortunately. Yeah, we've been a bit wasteful. That's my only concern here. We have been a bit wasteful. Okay, here's another chance. Tongi Mana. Ivysaur 2. He shoots and he scores from outside the box. And that should be game. They need 5 goals now. Yeah, 5. They need 5. They have to beat us 5-2 now. And that should be game. They have to score 5 goals in 20 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen. Especially with how dominant we've been. I really doubt it's going to happen here. And this counterattack has worked wonderfully because the first leg, when we were attacking, we didn't make many chances. So I feel like this tactic is more suited to counterattacking. Canberra, Shwatubaye, he's going to cross it in. No, he's going to pass it back. Okay, good, because he was going to get blocked. Canberra, okay, Lamine Ba, he got the ball. There's Biaye, Balde, Ba again. There's Moscow now. We want it back. They're an aerial duel at the back from, I think, Big Patrick or Jimenez. Ivis or 2. I get it up. There is a chance, and it goes wide. I knew it was going to go in, but you could have made an overlap there. Would it be overlap or underlap, actually? I'm not too sure. The difference between the two is kind of unclear. Alright, here's Canberra. Dubai. I think overlap is on their outside. So yeah, that wasn't overlap in that case. Canberra. Baldy gets it out. Inside Ivana. He's going to cross it in. I thought he was going to Rabona there for a second. Barori. Jimenez. There's Ivisor 2. There's the overlap. Canberra. He's going to cross it in. He is. But to the other side. And oh my god. We score. It's the post first. Moscow shoots from outside the box. I thought Ratubaya was going to be offside, but he's not. And if things weren't clear before, they definitely are now. We're through to the next round. And you know, I'm actually going to sub a few players off now. I'm going to take off Mariposa 4. I'm going to put Beautiful 2 on. You know what? Let's put our original strike line on. The light, just for one more Champions League game. Although, if we make the groups, we want to have a few more. But that's a big if, of course. Africa Sports are no mugs. They're still a better side than us. But Mao, I'm not convinced this Diaraf is a better side than us. I'm not even sure they are on paper. We'll check in a second. They don't have a full squad, so they have a few great up players. Let's take a look. I'm actually curious. Mendy. Yeah, they're not a great squad. That's a 500. Okay, that's a 17-year-old. Let's look at someone else. Okay, maybe it's slightly. Some of the players are better than us, but I mean, not by a lot. I mean, this guy is not as good as the Light, or as good as he was. That is, the Light's not that good anymore. So yeah. All right. Next time we'll play Africa Sports in the Champions League. So until then, this is Lord of the Samurai, and I'm signing off. Cheers.